what we do.
What? We still have Athena and Artemis to max out.
Right.
I think you can invite them without maxing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see.
Yes. I imagine it would be the case, but yeah, it's a good question. Oh, we're finally back.
Heyo.
And it is so nice to be. Hello, hello. I'm glad you're able to make it.
Hey, DW.
Greetings. We are back. I am probably fairly rusty, so we'll see
Will the streak die horribly?
what's gonna happen here.
Now that it's been 3 weeks.
I mean, I guess it'll partly depend what kind of run I do. There's certainly
That's
runs
true,
that are
that's
more
true.
dangerous than others.
And the funny thing is, we're now Bo and Gunn are now wanting to fight Upgraded Dad.
Yeah,
And I think you
EM4.
did fight Upgraded Dad with something. Didn't know? Did you only do it once? Only done it with fists so far?
I've only done fists so far, I'm pretty
Sounds
sure.
about right. Nice. I of course have had to put it off because I wanna. We were away for 3 weeks. So,
Yes.
You know. Yeah, we went against Dad once. I was wondering if we'd done it twice, but I don't think we've done it twice. I think
I'm
we've just
pretty
fought-
sure we've only fought him once, and
Yes, I think
the
so.
streak is still alive at the moment.
Yes.
I think I'll try this one.
So yes, you're at Heat 8 with the sword, spear, and shield, 9 with the bow and the gun, and 10 with the fist.
Right, and last time we left off, the bow
Oh,
did have
we
the
were
darker
going
thirst. We were
to-
gonna do it. I may not. I may decide to
Yes, you're right. We were going to do Dad with the bow. That's
To
what
at
we're gonna
least
do. But I
pull
I
off
think
it for
that
now,
is-
you
I
know,
think
things-
that yes, I think we should definitely not do that.
give myself a little bit less to warm up on.
I don't know what we did last. Not that I think it matters because I don't. You know, it's been a long time now.
Yes, it has been a few weeks. I also don't recall. Oh, it was a gun, wasn't it? I feel like we got gun up to the 9 heat.
Sure. That sounds fun. Yeah, that sounds.
But again, I think you're right that it doesn't matter particularly much. All right, we're at 7 Titans blood right now. We've already invited Zeus.
Yes, we've invited Zeus, Demeter, Dionysus, and Hermes. So you know, Hermes
Hermes is every run. Hermes is the free space.
So yeah, we need Athena, Aphrodite, Ares, Artemis, Poseidon. So I guess the thing is, what would you?
I could do multi-ball.
Multi-ball's fun. Multi-ball's pretty fun with like Ares. You
Yeah.
could try and we're gonna do Aphrodite so we can invite her, but we could switch to someone else. But Aphrodite does need leveled up, so
Yes, it's
Dionysus
Aphrodite
does
and
not.
Dionysus.
So we chose Aphrodite so we could get her keepsake up.
Yes.
As one of the 2 left, and invite her. So.
Yep. I mean, she'd still be quite good on attack, of course.
Yes, she is always good. We're oh god, you need so many prompts for
Yeah.
Achilles and Patroclus.
We've been moving them forward
Patroclus.
after not seeing them for a while.
I am further along in their side quest
Yeah.
than you, and I still haven't gotten to the end of it. So
All right,
their
well-
side quest is long.
Do we want to do Shady? Do we want to
Yeah,
do
Shady.
I know Shady's your
Foldy.
favorite.
Foldy's absolutely my favorite. Yeah, absolutely. We did a lot of Meg last
Drop
time.
a
if
rock
I
on him,
remember
yes.
rightly.
Meg seems like kind of the best companion for like the
Yes,
slot.
Stygian Soul.
Yes, I wanted to do a Stygian Soul run. Otherwise, I think we're good. I think we like leveled up like God's Legacy and stuff because we have now put points in everything and completed the win a run with the Mirror of Night ones. I feel like for Stygian Soul, it was specifically to get one of Chaos's
Could be.
boons. There was, I feel like there was a thing that did that there.
The Touch of Sticks is Stubborn Defiance.
Yeah, so I guess not, huh?
You probably want to do a Heat Zero run for that.
Yeah, so we'll figure that out later if we even do that on stream.
I think we hadn't done one for a while, so
Yeah.
we were like doing it. And it's not bad with the Haribo. So that is Heat 9. So yeah, we definitely did a Heat 9 run. You're right, it was probably the gun.
Yeah, I think I even set myself up for the next Heat run.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Guess we need
And yes, we
more.
got the first many Skelly statues, I'm sure.
I think benefits are middle management.
Interesting. Middle management. I think that one's less annoying. The benefits pack is just like a lot of enemies.
Yes, a lot of things can have
it. Makes the mini bosses very terrifying.
It makes Styx a problem, but
yes,
you know,
it does. Yes,
Styx is so far away. What could possibly go wrong?
Do you remember how I mean, I'm gonna have to play again after like a month and a half, and I'm going to die so hard. It's gonna be very funny.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
All right.
There we go.
There's Aphrodite.
An official message, and I hope it finds you well, Lady Aphrodite.
Why, this is something, dearest. Such an enigmatic message you have sent. How positively captivating. I must know what it says. It bears the marks of others on Olympus, so perhaps we ought to share some common knowledge on the subject.
Oh, we did Chaos next, didn't we?
We did, yes.
Yeah. All right. So anyway,
I think Heartbreak Strike's probably what I want here. If anything, I think the multi-ball build works really well with Heartbreak Strike on this.
I think you can potentially invite Chaos to the feast, but I think you have to finish Chaos next.
Okay. Well,
and I think we're in a really weird space with those two. I'm not sure how. Oh, there's a. I'm not entirely sure how we finish that. We unlocked the gate.
Yes.
For Nyx.
And they haven't. Neither of them has said.
Yeah,
too
we'll
much
probably
about
want
it
to jump
since.
into a pit.
Yeah. So good for you. Good news for you. I always jump into pits.
I know.
Perish. All right, I'm feeling it. I remember how this game works, more or less.
Yes, I'm trying to remember what happened. I feel like the quest didn't finish yet because it was in our prophecy list. I think for Nyx and Chaos.
Yes, I believe so.
I believe we need dialogue from one of them in order to progress here.
My guess would be Nyx, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I will absolutely jump in a hole. That's a shame.
Oh, hammer!
I mean,
double palm.
double palm actually would be quite good on.
You're gonna take the risk.
Oh god, it's so early. Surely the game wouldn't punish me that
Do
hard.
it.
Well, here goes nothing.
Yeah, I think once we paid it, we talked to Chaos, and Chaos didn't say anything. But I
Yes.
think we may have had a conversation with Nyx
One scratch and all your
at the house. I'm not sure. It's been a bit. Erebus, when it gives you, well, we had a run where we gave up. We were like, oh, we'll see the hammer eventually, and we gave it up in Tartarus, and then you only got one hammer during the run, which was very funny.
It was. It ruled.
Anyway, just saying, it's very mean when this place gives you witches from Elysium.
Yes, which it can do.
It can and has done to both of us.
Honestly, this is a lot of dudes.
Did you do jury summons?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be why.
Oh boy. Should be the end of it. I was quite close, but we're good.
miserable fools.
And
there's
that's
the
Aphrodite
rose.
done.
So,
yeah,
yeah,
up to
just-
103%. Why not?
Again, that seemed quite good. Interesting.
Darkness, a reroll.
Reroll's probably not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
I like stocking up on them.
I am always terrified of Erebus gates.
There's chaos.
Hey, chaos, chaos. 2 doors, which is very scary for, you know... Oh god, we want someone other than Chaos, but yeah, I think we need to talk to Chaos. We might need to talk to Chaos to progress the quest, so...
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's chaos. It's always good for the run. I have never regretted taking chaos.
I mean, being rusty is just a factual statement. It's been nearly a month. We lost 3 weeks of our life, so...
Alright, nothing here. Well, I will say, I'm not too excited about that.
Yeah, Chaos is way better than either. I was just expecting it to be like a god or something.
Yes, oh yeah, absolutely. With 2 gates especially.
Nix, you're here.
Oh, there we yes, there we go. All right.
My greetings to you, child. How unusual that we should come in contact here. Chaos and I had quite a bit of catching up to do. Please go about your business, and I shall see you back inside the house in time. Provided you return there, of course. And thank you for this once again.
It was my pleasure.
And there we
There
go.
it is. Perfect.
So the only one left is Achilles and Patroclus, which is so long.
Is a significant amount of time that has elapsed since last this happened, told sufficiently old beings, I think. Thus it becomes a basis on which our connection may, in time, take shape again.
But we definitely paid it off, came here and nothing happened. We were
Yes,
like,
the first time.
And now we had to talk to Nyx, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Alrighty. Wow,
that's perfectly crawling.
I mean, yeah, I'm already facing so many things, but I don't have any time pressures, so you know, what's a few more things?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's shake this curse.
Alrighty.
Oh, can you give?
Ooh.
Oh, was that Chaos? Chaos unlocked probably there.
Yes, I believe so.
Rather than Nyx, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Are there any fish down on the left? No, I don't think so. Nope.
Alright, interesting.
Okay, so Artemis does need to be invited.
That was what I was thinking. Shield crits might actually, you know, multi-ball crits might actually be pretty decent.
Not bad. True shot is always great.
Also always good,
So.
yes.
Let's go, Doomstone.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, and found you, Huntress. Here, in the name of Hades.
Alright, so we do not need to have them maxed out in order to invite them.
Yep.
Some kind of special message for me. Oh, looks like there's one for everybody on
Aww.
Felt rather special for a moment there, and now you're making me check in with all the others.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the other two, like, are it's not even like I'm giving up a good true shot for
No.
that. That Deadly
Yeah.
Flourish 20% crit on the multi-ball. I have a shotgun
Yeah.
when I've got it now, because like
Yeah.
if I do that close range, every shield hits.
Yep.
The hunt is on.
For Artemis.
We're playing Crit Plinko, yeah. Alrighty.
Another reroll or some
interesting.
cash?
Probably actually use some cash. I'm a bit
do we have
low.
golden touch on,
and-
or no? We got the 100.
Yeah,
Okay,
we took the
good,
hundo,
okay.
so it doesn't matter too much, but I think
Do
it might
we-
be decent.
Yeah, we have the change the room one on, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And change the future.
The key's not a bad choice. Being able to change rooms and sticks is very helpful.
Yeah.
More pests.
Oh god, yeah, that does 100 damage or 60 damage on a crit.
And Artemis does unlock support fire,
Yep.
pressure points, which on our attack would be really good. For Artemis, we've got Ares, Poseidon.
Delete.
That's one more.
I've got all
no,
the gods.
that's free.
There's someone else, but
Come forth.
they're forgotten right now.
and stop this meddler.
Doesn't matter how much damage I take. They are not skimping on the enemies, though.
Oh, Athena.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Ares, Poseidon, and Athena.
Oh, there's another one!
Are the other 3 we have to fight, unless I'm forgetting someone else.
Good enough.
Yeah, the damage from Chaos is on my attack, but my bull rushes are already huge.
Darkness
I'm
is probably pretty
getting
good.
the health here, yeah.
Now that we spent 3,000 to do them, we can actually buy stuff in the mirror again. You know, I guess we'll have to see if we're actually going to unlock the thing on stream that I recently unlocked.
Or if I just go too fast.
And that most people unlock long before they get to this point. It requires having 15,000 total darkness, and you're at like 12,600 or something?
In the neighborhood, yeah. You know, it's like I'm getting there, but not quite yet.
Yeah, it's like I just unlocked it.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. We've got rarer boons on.
Because our thing about like how long Hades is going to go and when we're going to get to Xillia 2 is that we wanted to finish the epilogue, obviously. And we want to see the major side quests, so we want to see Chaos Nyx, Orpheus, Eurydice, and of course we want to see Achilles Patroclus. So it's going to come down to how long they take.
Yes. I do kind of feel like if we hadn't been out for 3 weeks, we might be done by
Oh,
now.
we'd have been done by now, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think so. Especially because we finally got the epilogue going. That epilogue was just being
Yes,
really
it
mean.
just did not want to show up for us.
The thing about the darkness cost and why both Vicus and I took a long time to get it compared to other people is that we don't lose runs.
Yeah.
So we don't get the darkness from having to redoing boss fights.
Sick dodge, bro.
Which is a lot of darkness.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if I want to re-roll that
Yeah, the
coin.
humble brag.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, sorry, our streaks are both in like the 50s.
Yeah, right now. Partly good choice in heat conditions. There's heat conditions where I would have lost by now.
For sure. We're both avoiding fucked up dad.
Alright, so yeah, I wonder if I want to alter this.
That's interesting. And money is
I mean, to be fair, even if it was a palm, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, sure.
And money would be decent, but I do have enough for the shop right now.
Yeah, we're too good at this easy game for babies, for
I
sure.
might reroll this.
What I need right now.
Alright. But, I mean, people keep telling us we need to lose more. No, I mean EM4, Dad. We're avoiding EM4, Dad. You've done it once. I haven't done it at all yet. I've been scrupulously avoiding it. I'm actually getting to the point where I can't avoid it any longer, and that's definitely going to kill my streak. Especially after several weeks of not playing.
Alright, there's my attack back. So yeah, I think even more damage on this is quite good.
No palm is, fine. I don't think we're on
91 damage.
No, we're not on an EM4 run. We decided against it because we hadn't played in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We decided against throwing ourselves into the fire.
This is why I'm fighting 500 enemies right now. I was kind of like, not feeling EM4 right now.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, plus 104% damage. Nice.
I mean, I feel like that might happen on Tuesday.
Decent chance, yeah. Alright. We can't invite Athena from this, but if we do see her normally, we would be able to.
Yes, yeah.
I would be fine with that.
It's good to see you too, mate.
I think I'll take that.
Here's the fee.
And I was kind of hoping
Divine
for Fouling
Dash.
Strike, but honestly, yeah, Divine Dash is just Divine Dash. It's so hard to say no to.
Have we got any... I actually don't know how many duos we're waiting for.
With her, I don't actually know, because I feel like we've actually taken most of them.
That's Zeus.
Zeus on fouling shot, and that is it. Interesting.
I mean, in general, like, how many duos do we even have left? I guess there's that one. I guess
Not too
write these
many.
down.
Yeah. Zeus has Dionysus as well.
Oh, yeah, we tried to get that to happen last time.
It just did not.
I've had that one several times now.
Yep. Poseidon and Ares. Which is an interesting one, but sort of one that you absolutely need the build for.
Yeah, done there.
Aphrodite is done. We do have to check all of them, unfortunately.
Ah, yes. I cannot get her to give me that one.
Yeah, I feel like we've gone for this as well and missed it.
I've tried, to get Artemis and Ares. They just
Does Ares
will
have
not
any
give it to me.
others? No. Just him. Right. No, just Zeus.
Yeah, you only need 4.
Yeah.
None of which particularly helpful here unless you get Ares with Artemis, but then you would need slicing shot, specifically.
Yes.
For you, mate.
Alright. Probably won't buy that palm at this
I think
point.
what happened when I tried to get Hunting Blades in my last run was Ares would not give me slicing shot.
Yeah.
I met him 5 times.
And he never even offered it.
Never offered slicing shot.
Great Daedalus decided not to grace you with his gifts this time around.
Now that you mention it, he hasn't, no.
Ah.
Oh, yeah!
Augmentations to get past you.
We haven't done a
Yeah,
hammer.
I haven't done a hammer.
So that's a special conversation.
Test right now. Just remember, you need all the help you can get.
We are dating both Meg and Than. Oh, we're not dating Dusa.
We're just good friends.
We're very good friends with Dusa, but we're not dating Dusa. It's kind of the whole point.
Pushed me into it.
Yep.
Not yet.
It's quite funny. I actually want to throw that directly into a wall against a boss so I get it back faster. While still giving them the spicy shotgun. Alright, so we've got 3 gods now. This will heal me most of the way back up.
Let's see how you fare in
Interesting question.
Keepsakes hold power.
At this point, it's really just for the build or for picking a god to throw a 4th god to throw an invitation at.
It's always cash.
Yeah, we could put off the decision.
Yeah.
See if a
Should help.
4th god makes themselves known
If I
to
don't
us.
take, ooh, interesting. That's a
It
decent.
has a decent chance of hitting Hermes,
Yeah,
which I think
yeah,
is the
yeah,
biggest thing
yeah.
about it.
Why not?
So like, it's quite good to, if you don't take cash right away.
Yeah.
To take it in
And check.
Asphodel because it's the shortest one.
Yes, especially when you need to level up keepsakes.
Be there soon, Lemmy.
Hey Hermes.
That's what we call intuition
Hey,
paying
bro.
off.
You already invited Hermes, so
Yep.
yes, we need at least one other run anyway in order to invite everyone. So.
A dick! I didn't even fucking see him come up
Yeah,
there
he,
because I'm
like,
so used to
popped
the
up.
sigil.
Right behind you.
All clear.
Money pot over there.
Do we slow you down, boss? So enough chit chat. Now pick and go. Go.
All right.
Have at you!
All right. Ooh,
Ooh.
strike.
Ooh!
That's the good shit we do like.
We got the slice and dice now.
Yeah, we do. Alright, well, we didn't see Sisyphus, so I guess we'll see if we see Eurydice. We have actually finally seen her a whole bunch recently. We had a real dearth of seeing Eurydice for a bit, but we have reunited them, and I think we've maxed Eurydice now.
I believe so, yes.
It takes so long to do their side quests because Eurydice would just refuse to
We
show
had
up.
a hilarious streak of
It was like a month?
Yeah.
Gonna go fish?
6 or 7 streams where we just did not see her at all.
Come forth, fishes.
Well, very nice of it to give me a forecast as the very first fish that I come back to. I was like, I'm just gonna take my time here.
Okay.
Interesting. Ooh, hard to say no to that, though. We will still not be able to invite Athena.
No, because you can't invite them on trials. But yeah, she was hidden from us. But yeah, unfortunately, Black Chaos, the God's Trial is like...
It's so good.
It's too much to pass up.
Chaos also, like, could give us something ridiculously good, but could also give us something that doesn't really help the run.
It's kind of mad.
This
and
is
also,
guaranteed to help the run.
Asphodel, Chaos is terrifying.
I have a very decent chance of fighting Lernie with it.
And that's the... I find Chaos very scary in Asphodel because you have a chance of fighting Learning. And then in Elysium, it's because...
Alright, I'm gonna take Artemis because I don't like to make her sad.
Yeah. We've already made her sad.
It's true, I don't really want to make it worse.
Interesting.
Points. Yeah, true shot and pressure points here.
Yeah, I like the pressure points.
I think pressure points is probably good. Just make multi-ball even better. And again,
I think Artemis is stuck right now.
Yes.
We Olympians, we are a pride.
I guess we see, is Athena stuck still?
A favorite without sparing one of us to wrath.
I'm not sure.
I'll have to check.
Yeah. I don't think you can.
I guess we'll find out.
Now she's angry.
I find Athena's not too bad to God Trial everywhere other than Elysium.
If you're in Elysium, don't do it.
In Elysium, it's because she can, because the champion, she can protect them while they're about, you know, they're regenerating, which just means, well, we're gonna have to fight the champions again.
A lot just happened there, wow.
But otherwise, it's just like, oh no, I can't attack the enemy for a bit. It just slows you down, really.
Yeah.
It's not like the others where they can actually fuck you up.
Thank you for jumping out of that, pal. You know, that's the thing. Enemies in Asphodel are so movie that she actually can't hit them.
Your father also made some questions.
Yeah, no, so yeah, I think it has to just be like a room.
Yeah. Oh, right. Interesting. Aid's obviously quite good. Fouling Shot, like, I would take here. It would be fine. I think True Shot's the best thing I could get.
Well, with Stygian and Soul, it's always a little awkward anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Fouling Shot here, just to up the damage. Oh god, but this does kind of just let me stand around and slap, so that might just be the thing. Yeah, Aid is actually really good in this. Alright, don't think I care about this. I mean, the jerky's quite good, but it's money. Zeus we've invited already,
Zeus,
but hey,
yes,
man.
we have invited Zeus. So, probably Artemis?
I'll do another Artemis, yeah, like I could get True
Or
Shot here.
Fire.
And also, yeah, I would probably be willing to consider... Oh god, Support Fire could be really good.
Clean Kill would also be really good, especially with pressure points.
Hey, guess what time it is?
Oh, it's the upgraded barge! Yeah, you hardly ever see this fucker. This guy's such a dick. You do have the damage though, so I don't think he's going to be too much of a problem for you. But he is a dick.
I'll take the damage, that's for sure. It's just so many explosions.
So funny how long it took you to see.
I didn't see this for so long, and I never saw it on my original run either. So I had never actually fought the Mega Barge.
Hunter's Mark is okay.
Hunter Mark's
Hidebreaker's
decent.
good,
I
though.
might go with Hidebreaker here, because that's... I don't
That's
have a
armor
good way of
piercing,
dealing with
yeah.
armor right now.
Yeah.
Multi-ball doing it would be really good.
And any attacks that crit as well.
Yeah, exactly. We even have pressure points.
Hey,
Ooh.
speaking of Eurydice.
We have a decent number of boons right now.
I would probably still take the upgrade your boons.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Because you have your main attacks are already palmed.
Yep. The one thing I would consider for palms is if pressure points gets hit, but we do have a lot.
The thing is, yeah, and the upgraded, I think the upgraded thing, the only thing you would hate to hit is the Divine Dash.
Yeah, that is true.
Everything
all these other
else
ones would be
you
good
would
to
be
get.
like, I would love to see that upgraded.
You are right.
Hey, did Orpheus really used to have curls and something called a tan? I've only ever seen him looking, well, how he does now.
He did. And a tan is like, well, when you stay out in the hot sun up there long enough, your skin kind of starts to bake a little bit.
Delicious.
Than that gotta say, though, the years have been kind to Orphe, don't you think?
If you like that soft boy. All right.
Do it.
That one's on me.
Ah, that's good.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's also quite good.
That's good, yep.
See you.
Stay safe.
And if we hadn't like already gotten our main 2 attacks up to level 3,
yes,
it's like
I
the
agree.
palms would have been a really good choice.
Yup.
Never punished.
I have never been in my life been punished, and I'm not about to start.
I mean, a Divine Dash isn't the worst upgrade in the world because, you know, it still upgrades
Excuse me, sir.
Damage of your dash, but you're not really using Divine Dash for its damage.
Yeah, exactly.
There is a purple shop here.
I will probably take the health from it. Poseidon. That is, yes, the pre-thing shop.
Okay.
But it is interesting.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll take that for sure. I will debate taking this now just to help learning out.
Yeah, sure.
I've got so much attack damage already. This should help me basically delete him with Greater Call. And it doesn't cost that much compared to my money. So this is interesting. Like, Poseidon, we would be able to invite.
And Floodshot's good.
That's true. It's an open. I do have an opening for Floodshot. Poseidon's quite bad if you don't have him on one of your mains.
Yes, you don't really.
You kind of don't want him
see
if you're spoken for, but because basically all you get are his treasure ones, which can be fine.
And can lead to his legendary fishing one.
Yes, but
Oh, we can gift them as well. Yeah.
Uncle Poseidon, sometimes I wonder what my life would have been like had you been part of it sooner. Your encouragement, your enthusiasm.
No, we're fine. We're just giving as many invites as we can now.
Yeah.
Then if we only have 2 people, like if we get Athena in a room, we then only need Ares, and then our run can basically be whatever. We don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. We're god maxing.
Offering indeed, my little Hades. I know how difficult it must have been to get, so distant from Olympus as you are. I'll never understand how come your father's cruel to you. For if you were my son, I would be proud. Proud anyway, but you get the idea.
love you, Uncle Poseidon. You fucking jerk. Yay, maxed out.
There
Woo.
we go.
Oh yeah, let's check. Yeah, so Athena
Is
locked, and Artemis
okay,
is
and
locked
Artemis
as well,
is also
I believe.
locked. Yeah, so I need to have the
And
conversation.
Demer's locked,
but
she doesn't unlock until after the epilogue.
Yep.
All right, here goes.
For some
In the
reason.
name of
There we
Hades,
go,
This
Poseidon.
is an official message. Uncle Poseidon, hope you can make this out.
What's this, nephew? Why isn't this a note? Or part of one addressed to me?
So do we take Athena's keepsake to try and force
Yes,
her? Yeah.
I think so.
It's like a sunken treasure then. Which means
And then we only have Ares, so our run doesn't have to be dictated by finding, ignoring Zeus because we've already invited him, kind of thing.
Nice.
Alright, Floodshot.
So yeah, that'll like basically force her in a normal room,
Yeah.
and that'll just let us check her off.
Lerny, if you'd like for me to kill you, hiss.
And I really don't deal with stitching so very well.
It's fair. It's very different.
I don't remember it when it comes back up, so I always end up not casting as much. Whereas, like, I'm pretty good at collecting my casts and then throwing them out when I
Yeah, it really
them.
gives you a reason to do it.
But I'm very bad at remembering to do it, like, every couple of seconds.
Yep.
And, like, that kind of minimizes the DPS you get from casts.
Oh, that just did so many crits. Let them all come up.
And then Boldy. Woo!
Boldy, we got you, Highness.
Probably blow Athena's as soon as I
Yeah, I get to main head.
As you wish.
The damage is there.
I mean, the weapon that's best with Athena and Ares is the shield. It's the Zeus shield. Which is ridiculous with Merciful End. There's some darkness down there for you guys as well.
There it is. I was kind of looking for it.
I saw it. I was keeping an eye on it for you.
I kind of figured there would be. I just could not.
There always
see it.
is darkness in money, yeah. The learning can sometimes push it way across the field.
Enemies can push rewards around, which is like never relevant except in this specific
like next run
situation.
we could potentially fateful twist. Fateful twist. Fateful twist. Uh-oh!
God damn it. Well, I get it's fine. I just paid 40. I just paid the tax because there's gonna be a hammer.
Wouldn't it be good if there wasn't a hammer though?
It would be, yeah.
But there will be a hammer.
I know.
There should be a hammer. If there's not a hammer, that'd be very funny.
I'd laugh.
There's not a hammer.
Son of a bitch. I mean, if I re-roll it, there will be, I'll re-roll later on. I think I'll take this, especially right at the start.
Chaos. Well, that was a cheap, that
was a cheap Exian, yes. Fuck having hammers.
Oh, you
damn
it.
My bad. We'll see it.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's quite good.
Yeah, that's good.
That makes the multi-ball even bigger, and it's not even that much of a cost. I have a lot of health right now. Well, I don't actually have a lot of health, but I have enough that's not, like, destructive.
Yeah, we actually would like to see some more hearts.
Yes.
We are actually quite low. Hi.
Dead.
Uh-oh. I kind of want to just throw myself into the distance to get multi-ball.
Yeah.
I can go straight into them and it's fine.
Yeah. But if
anything else is not, though.
Yeah, if you're a little off angle, you do get hit by them.
Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna reroll that coin, and it should give me a hammer. Probably not. So I'm okay for health right now, and I'm gonna get like 26 back.
I'll take another.
Jesus. Reroll again. There's the fucking hammer. He's only gonna give us one hammer, isn't it? It's gonna happen to you again.
Go away.
Which is very funny.
Hammer!
Hammer! But yeah, this is not the first time that you've missed a hammer in Tartarus, and
the game never shows me another one.
The game is like, oh, you didn't want that hammer, but you don't get a hammer.
Oh, okay, I see.
You don't get a goddamn hammer.
You reject my gift? right, 20% movement damage is nice. That's probably it, right?
Yeah,
it does not affect the multi-ball.
Yeah,
but
your multi-balls can now go up to, like, each one can now go 4, right? Or is it just
I don't know.
the main
I don't know if it does actually.
Is it just the main one?
But even if it's just the main one, I think that's still quite good. It's a little bit scary because it means I spend a bit more time without the shield, but I'm a dodgy boy. Also, hello.
All tuned up.
There's our Athena, which I will take.
Yep.
Sisyphus.
And here.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's definitely away from me for a bit longer.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but...
Oh, there we go.
Ladies, Olympus, this is an official message. Lady Athena, I trust you'll quickly figure this one out.
Charge
shot is always a solid choice. I like charge
quite
shot.
good. I like flying around with the shield is the only thing that I don't do with it.
I don't.
Where you don't.
I adore charge shot.
Yeah.
Charge shot is my favorite shield hammer.
I trust they also have received something from you or shortly shall.
Yeah, charge shot is very, very good.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I feel like that's
Fascinating,
better
than either of those
yeah,
ones. Like, this would be fine, but yeah, I actually quite like that.
Absolutely.
I didn't even know we were eligible for that.
Yeah, because we have Poseidon and,
Patroclus.
Shame about that heart, but yeah, we're definitely... I'm not sure who it is we need to talk to, but...
We're taking every chance we can.
Every chance we can to talk to either of them. I think it's Patroclus.
Probably.
We had a lounge chat with Achilles at some point
Yes,
recently, didn't
we did. I'm pretty sure that was on stream rather than your playthrough. Which is also the fun part.
You know, for such a loudmouth, obnoxious braggart...
Dang.
Snap, Rattlin.
...with the Bull of Minos, hasn't he? Are they truly as inseparable as they seem?
9 times out of 10 it is Patroclus.
Sometimes
Achilles can as well.
that make us drawn to one another, no? And at other times, there's no accounting for taste. I often don't know which is which, and they can have each other, far as I'm concerned.
Same.
Alright, so I am currently down a little bit, but I think the attack up's probably just does the most for me. I've got 1 billion attack on this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm about to get special up.
Makes little difference, I should think.
Oh,
Yes!
there's your hammer.
Which I will definitely take.
Woo! Whew.
The only one I would have felt bad about giving up is another heart.
Yeah.
Well, this is fun.
Flame wheels.
The Dragonfly multi-ball is pretty good for these guys.
Yes.
These armored guys.
Oh, he exploded.
Rebounces between them, which is pretty good for you.
Yes. This is fine. I cannot believe I did not just get shot there. Alrighty. Ooh, shit. Both of these are fantastic. Ooh.
I mean, Sudden Rush is very good for your multi-ball.
because I could do more multi-balls. I think it's that. If I didn't have the armor
yes,
on my crits, I would definitely take this because armor is the one thing that slows us down. This, I think, is basically going to make the run up the DPS by quite a lot.
Yeah. As you just like slam out that.
Yeah. God damn it. I kind of need the health, don't I?
Yeah.
I mean, I got what I wanted from Hermes.
Yeah, that's true.
Is kind of the thing. Like, he could give me something good. He could also just give me boring stuff, so. I think the guaranteed value is actually quite nice.
Alright, I've said before, but I never feel secure until I have 200 health.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's a good way to live your life.
Next up.
Chariots really will just decide fuck you a lot of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, big chariots are some of the nastiest enemies, and sometimes they just decide.
You're gonna take a bunch of damage. No, I don't care. There it was. I knew I saw a pond here. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Yeah,
we're quite rich.
yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Even Jerky's like a consideration. But I'm probably okay. Really, like, for Dad is where I'd want it.
Yeah.
Alright. Probably good to just...
I would take Aphrodite. You don't have reroll.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
We have plenty of money.
Yeah.
She might give us life affirmation. She might give us some other good shit. Weak enemies taking more damage is potentially really good.
Don't like this!
I think we're also eligible for her and Artemis's duo, which I think is pretty decent.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Crits do more damage to weak enemies, yeah.
Or even just higher crit percentage would be really good. I don't remember which it is.
Yeah, so like, I can't remember. One of them, she has like, Artemis is one that is more damage and one that is more likely to take crits, and I never remember which way around it is. Either is pretty good for this.
Butterflies are actually a really good use case for Athena's small one, because I can run in there and get hit by butterflies. Alright.
Sweet surrender.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful. And it's rare even, so... And all enemies are weak afflicted enemies.
I think we are at the end.
We sure
I think we take our money and we go for the shop.
Oh god, yes.
Yeah.
This should be another boon. Ah, the mystery boon. Well, we will take the...
Oh, fuck yeah, we'll take that.
Wisdom guide you, cousin.
Alright.
Holy Shield or Proud Bearing?
I think I like Proud Bearing. I mean, or Holy Shield.
Holy Shield, yeah.
Proud Bearing is quite good. Holy Shield, the thing I like about it, as I always say when it comes up, is that it stops you from dying to repeated hits quite as hard.
Yeah.
So, like, I think this run is pretty much set at this point.
Yep.
We'll see if these two manage to get a Death Defiance off us,
these
but
guys are such fuckers.
We've got so much damage here. Even temp damage.
Stop right there, blackguard, and make your plans for death.
I will, but like up on the surface.
I mean, your death. Spinning a linen.
Monster, you have no bearing and no grace or courage.
Yeah, that sounds like us.
Look out, Asterius! They know our victory is certain here.
This DCS looks very stupid, and I love it.
You are untouchable for now. Lady Athena, please! Hold you, unwelcome pustule. I shall run you through.
Oh my.
Rude. Oh, come in here calling you an unwelcome pustule. Come on. The minus 10% and not being stunned by bosses is pretty nice against these guys.
Yes.
These guys hit fucking hard.
A little too far.
What is the matter, fiend? Is your weak sense of resolve already shaken?
And there goes his chariot.
Why did it explode?
Yo, did I time that good or did I time that good?
Pretty fucking good. Nice.
Beautiful.
That's one champion unseated. Thank you for your support, my shade.
Always.
Love you, buddy.
Guess I'll be going then.
So you thwarted the champion of Elysium.
Sure did.
Alright.
Alright.
So I can do basically anything here. Mom Pom's always the default and probably fine to go with here. I have pressure points. That's really the thing, yeah. If you have pressure points, it's kind of hard to not take Mom Pom. It's quite cheap for a full heal. I might go with that. This would be funny, but I might want to save it. But, oh, well, she's bouncing her eyebrows at me, so I guess I have no choice.
Woo, terrible.
The backstab isn't the worst.
It's not really worth 45.
No.
I'm sure the satyrs are back.
I'm sure they are.
Wow. Wow.
Yay.
Rude game. Rude.
Alright, 2 big palms.
Billion palms and an Artemis.
Artemis. Fish must be down here.
That Artemis, honestly.
Yeah. Gave me another 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, probably just take that now, right?
Yeah, I'll take the Artemis now. You're not saving up for a death points.
Especially because this could give us support fire.
Zagreus, despite my hunter's instincts,
Ooh, there we go.
Or, alternatively,
Aphrodite in this particular case, who insisted that we present ourselves to you at the same time, for whatever reason.
Oh, come now, Artemis. I'm sure you're very capable of hiding from a common beast, but I can see you plain. Why not be honest with yourself?
amazing.
All right.
So yeah, this is yes, it is more damage. That's
damage.
huge.
Yeah,
oh god.
To weak
the
foes.
multi-ball just got outrageous.
Yeah. That's the good shit right there.
Just guide my hand.
All right, and I
So we have a Hermes on the board there, but we want to get Aphrodite.
Yes, we have no rerolls. We do get our second Hermes. That's nice.
This is fine.
Yep. So mini bosses are danger modes.
Yeah,
so I probably
take
want
Hermes
to
first.
do the mini bosses next.
Yeah, like the one time you pass up support fire. Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get it, which is sad. But Heartrend is just that good.
Wait till you see what number we're about to see when we crit one of these guys. 194 on the shield throw.
And not the Beowulf, which has the stupid thing. I think it's the Beowulf has a really
yes, Beowulf has a massive
strong shield.
Shield shot.
And of course, we'll never see it, but if we get an attack with our pressure points, that's gonna do pretty fucking
That was pretty good damage, yeah.
Don't we all feel sick?
Oh, come on, give it to me. There we go.
I hate when they kind of go off far enough that you can't hit them.
Yeah.
Zagreus would have escaped the underworld by now, yeah. Unfortunately, Zag doesn't have the skills. That crit destroyed that shield in one hit.
Yup.
Ooh, I did 228.
Yeah. Because I had the cast in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the extra enemies make it quite
Pressure
a lot.
points!
Aww.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Thanks. I love Mom.
Alright, 1 in 20 chance. Ooh, dodge is really good. Auto reload is quite
Not that you
decent.
care, honestly. You don't
use
your cast all that often. I think greater evasion.
I think greater evasion's just nice because especially with my extra bounces on the shield, it does mean I'm like vulnerable for longer.
Should be able to get back through here.
Alright, so now I take the boss, because it is a double
the mini
boss.
bosses, yeah. Probably Aphrodite. Then the money, which is good.
Yeah, that's a lot of cash.
Yeah, we're hoping that we eliminate a mini boss room. Yeah, if you want to see a mini boss, like say you're hunting for the last mini boss who refuses to fucking appear for the prophecy, you want to take them first and then last. If you're trying to not fight the mini bosses, you want to take them second and third. Damn.
Didn't see you come in. Yeah, the shield can wall slam without Poseidon.
Yeah.
Which does mean if I'm like ones for.
Oh, hey, tiny vermin.
All right.
Little fucker. Little asshole.
Go, Sisyphus.
Where the fuck do you go? That was partly to ride the poison out.
Yeah. The good use of Athena.
Yep. Alright, that went okay.
Goodbye, tiny vermin.
You little shit.
Tiny little turd.
Tidebreaker's also pretty good to get a level on. Alright.
Definitely not life affirmation.
So sad and epic too. That would have been amazing.
Different League is pretty good though.
Yeah, I think I like that. Just kind of get a bit tankier. Like Wave of Despair is actually perfectly fine, but I think at this point, especially because my health isn't amazing.
And that gives you even more protection against Dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the only thing life affirmation would hit would be the one heart we've got.
Alright,
double palm time.
Probably gonna palm it up.
Cheers, mate.
Deadly Flourish. Just even bigger. I mean, fuck, man, 6% damage off is quite nice. Interesting.
Link?
I think so. That's probably proportionally bigger. Like, I would happily take this. That's still a decent damage up, but If anything does happen, it's probably me getting slapped just a little too much.
Yeah.
So...
It's not quite 6% because of the 10% we already have kind of thing, but it's still, like, significant. Keepsake is the Mom Palm. I don't know what... I didn't see what it hit.
It hit Hidebreaker.
Nice, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I did say that when we got it.
Mom's doing some good hitting. Mom Palm is incredible.
It's one of the best keepsakes, yeah. Divine Dash helps so much with Satyrs, by the way.
Oh my gosh,
You hear them go and you just do a dash. Like, you know, it basically auto-times itself, and you either dodge it or shoot it back at them. It's amazing.
Time to deal with Father's pest problem.
So the Mom Palm is that every... it starts out at 6, I think?
Yeah.
Encounters, you get a random palm on one of your boons. It's completely random, but once it's leveled up to 3, it's every 4 encounters, you get a random palm.
Which is just so much power.
Which is kind of like guaranteed 5 palms in sticks. Potentially even 6 if you're lucky. Got a little unlucky with
there, though.
Both mini bosses. Deadly Flourish, there you go. You got,
beautiful, yep. Got another level on that to 112.
Now we can buy both other palms in the shop.
Yep.
It's very good.
But yes, basically, random boon gets palm. Free palms are just always good. And we'd even have 200 left. Wow, all of these are quite good. Hidebreaker probably the least.
Yeah, because less against Dad.
Yeah.
That one's good.
This is so much time. Like, when I hit max 8 against him, I'll be invincible for forever. That's probably what I want. 10% is still, or 9% on the attack is still quite good.
Pressure points. Nope.
No, we had so many palms and we did not get offered pressure points. How sad.
Hidebreaker's probably.
Yeah.
Even more Athena's Aid.
God, I don't even have the bosses. I might just take the Athena's Aid.
Yeah.
If I had more mini bosses to do, I think I would take this.
Yeah, but we've still got the we still gotta get the sack. So one of these is a sack.
It's not even a final room, yeah. Let's see if we can go to 5.
It will never stop being amusing to me when people are like, I don't think you can get it on the last one, and then we proceed to do it like twice. Yeah, just buy that.
Yes, there's no boons
there's
left,
no boons
so
left.
How sad.
Oh, buy my boons. It's kind of like starting with the money wallet and Golden Touch, and then ending with the Mom Palm is like
kind of the best default set.
Kind of absolutely like one of my favorite things. Then the middle is kind of dictated by what happens.
Yeah, take a god that you either want to see or have the build for.
I mean, Mom Palm is good throughout, but she's the best in sticks.
Yes, you just get the most bang for your buck because it can happen in every one of these rooms.
Yeah.
You know, even max level in Asphodel, you'd be getting like 3 at most.
Well, Asphodel, you're only gonna get 1 or 2.
Yeah, yeah. Like, for practically speaking, yeah. Damn it. Divine Dash is really good against those, and yeah, that's quite good.
Nice,
19%, nice.
I'm hitting
there it is.
Real hard.
Zagreus can never get enough of this stuff.
Oh, we did make it over 220 health. If I had a Charon buff here, I'd probably jump in. As it is, I might just go for another palm level. We can beat Dad just fine.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're good.
But
we might find something in the shop here.
That's what I'm thinking, yes. Purple shop is actually the best possible thing we could get here.
There we go.
Sir.
Yeah, nice.
Well.
I would take that.
And I have nothing else to
sure.
spend this on, yeah.
Might as well.
I'll get some of it back even for each of these rooms I go in.
Yeah. You know, max HP is still good because it increases your HP you get after reviving, after Jack Defiance.
Yep, that as well.
Woo! Nah.
I don't know if there's anything I'd be like, yeah, I'll purge that here, honestly.
No. Oh, so what would you spend it on?
Yeah, exactly.
There's like nothing in the shop. It's true, there is still an anvil, which is very, very tempting for sure.
Alright, thank you for the guts.
Pressure points!
Finally! Man, we could have had like a pressure points level 7.
We really could have. Alright, here we go.
Lariat.
Yeah, no.
No, he does not.
He'll move for a shater snack.
Oomst amongst us.
Time to go.
Alright, I'll want to make sure that there's always a cast in Dad. Hopefully I remember it properly.
Alright, this is it.
Fish!
I was hoping there would be. We got it on the very first thing of sticks.
Bear the Aegis so much like your Uncle Zeus once did.
No, this is the Chaos one. Silly.
Silly Dad. How can you not recognize this?
Ah! I love it when I double dip.
The spicy double hit on the skulls is very annoying.
What do you think, Father?
Do not pretend to even care. Fine. Darkness. Darkness.
Alright, get this before...
Pit my own king against me.
Yep.
Darkness.
Got you.
Pretty good shape.
We're not finished. Fire.
It's just definitely not a like a super explosive run, but it's getting the job done. I think really because like the crit plinko is special base damage is not that high.
Yeah. Yes, I've had to do so much work to get this up to the point where it's like quite good damage when you get the crits and such, but... That's the hope.
Kind of a slow and steady one.
Yes, I'm like kind of in no danger of dying here.
I shall keep coming back.
I think part of it is the armor damage is quite good, but yeah, ultimately the crits are... I've gotten to the point where the crits are good damage, as opposed to getting to the point where the crits are outrageous damage that we see sometimes, you know? Like, the best we could do is if everything hits, we could get around 600 to 800 damage, like when I do the big throw, but they all have to crit, and those are all 1 in 20 chances,
Yeah, there's
you know?
the 55 streak.
I guess 1 in 25 chances at this point. Because of pressure. If we got more pressure points, I think this probably actually could have become a more explosive build than it was. Just because we were doing so many hits. Anyway, one last fish for the road.
Fish. Trout, trout.
Can't believe it.
You're mine.
Sturgeon! Woo!
Every single catch here was a 4.
Oh man, nice. I don't have a sturgeon.
New tales left to tell. But do not think that you have won, Prince Zagreus. For any tale worth telling.
So like all of those were easier versions of catches because I knew as soon as it buzzed next time I could hit it. It will never give you more than 4 jiggles. And when I get 4, I know I can always press it fast enough to get the perfect catch.
I'm counting that one as a victory.
Timing. I think I high rolled all the rare fish too, though. Like, on each of those perfect catches.
Yeah, you did.
You look like you could use some sleep.
Always.
Yeah, I know we're both still.
What's for breakfast? Dinner.
Oh no, are you over your jet lag? I'm still jet lagged. I just got back on Friday.
I think I'm mostly good, but yeah, I did have an extra week.
Zagreus.
Hi.
Mother, this family gathering you're planning.
Ooh.
There we go.
There we go.
I was wondering if I could extend the invitation to a distant ancestor. You know, Chaos.
Nyx's parent. You've been in contact then? Look, if you feel it's the right thing to do.
There we go.
Well, we
That should hopefully
definitely have to go see Chaos next run.
Yep.
And invite them to the festivities.
Of course.
Thanks. I doubt Chaos would be able to attend, though would still appreciate the thought.
How is he anyway?
Ooh.
Oh, so it's Achilles that was holding him.
Achilles.
The fallen warrior you've run into in Elysium, that is.
He's doing relatively well, I think. There's a lot you've told me that he didn't know about what led up to his present circumstances.
We must be getting close.
We must be.
You're getting close to me.
Without requesting my
Like I've seen
consent to
this
tell
one.
him first. What exactly did you say to him?
I'm sorry. I just told him about your ashes being intermingled, that whole thing, and about the pact. You told me once to send him your love and regards. This brought him no joy, only questions. You told me not to speak to Father, not to him.
You're right. I should have specified. Or shouldn't have. Because what you said probably is for the best. I didn't mean to lose my temper with you, lad. It's just... Look, thank you for looking out for him. For both of us. Just please be careful.
I swear I will.
Aww.
Dusa, hey, what's the matter? You seem... Something's wrong. What happened? Tell me, please.
No, Your Highness, you're not supposed to talk to me. I mean, I'm not supposed to talk to you. You see, Miss Nyx, she... Oh, I will be in so much trouble now.
Oh no! Dusa, no!
Wait, Dusa, slow down. What is the matter? Nyx really has forbidden you from even speaking with me. Do you know on what grounds?
I've no idea, Prince. Look, I really want to keep my job here, so
Oh.
I can't be seen with you right now like this.
Bye,
Just
Dusa.
understand.
I love you, Dusa.
I need to talk to Nyx about all this.
Aww. Yeah, kind of funny. We haven't actually progressed that part of Deuce's story.
I'm pleased to know my new, more flexible
flexible arrangement remains to your satisfaction still, my lord. I must admit I feared that my departure would result once more in a protracted stay within the pits of Tartarus.
Don't give me such ideas, Orpheus. Instead, you go about your business there and play your blasted songs when circumstances call for it.
I shall be happy to oblige, my lord. Eurydice and I are grateful for your magnanimity.
I think that's settled then.
Got for me, broker.
Oh, yeah.
That's easy.
That's excellent. That's beautiful.
To pay for that.
I've got a billion
Love
keys.
it, yeah.
So here.
You could trade 10 nectar for a diamond if you wanted.
I'm thinking about it. For my 46 diamonds. I've got 10 blood.
Think I'll take it.
Hand in your fishes.
I did, yes.
Nice, nice. And we did complete a prophecy.
For even more ambrosia.
Yeah, ambrosia.
It's very important.
Ambrosia. Yeah, there's like, the progression stuff is like interesting how I linked that up, but definitely you can get stuck.
Yes, for sure.
There you go.
What do I look like, pal? Some kind of conversationalist?
That's fair.
I mean, I don't need to follow the Dark Thirst, to be honest. It's not like we did it, but it's an interesting one. If I would want to do. I mean, I guess technically I'd probably rather just get the run going, and we might even be able to see the epilogue today.
Mm-hmm. You swap souls, or would you like to stick with Stygian?
I'll probably swap them over. I was getting pretty good at it in the dad fight. Most of the rest of the run a bit less so. Otherwise, I think I'm always good. You can do a golden touch run for funsies.
Well, we need 2 Aries. That's it.
Yeah. I realized I do have a buttload of darkness to spend. I can throw into either of these, really. It's funny because it's like Epic is quite good, but of course, like Legendary and Duo is quest related.
I absolutely always do God's Legacy. Like Legendaries and Duos are just that good.
Plus, Rare is generally good enough.
Yeah. I really like having
the
Rare.
fact that you can have both of these is quite good.
Like, what's the opposite of Olympian Favor? I always forget.
Dark Foresight.
Yeah,
which
like,
is
Dark
really
Foresight
good. I like
good.
Dark Foresight a lot. But yeah,
it's
like
definitely good now that you have it up above.
Yes.
Like something like 4% is not as good. You could definitely up that if you want. Dark Foresight.
Yeah, I could do
Once
that.
you're at 10%, it really like
becomes a lot better because you can just overload on boons.
But like Legendary and Duels are better than Epic.
Again, Rare is generally enough of a boost for me most of the time. All right, what do I want to do a run of then?
So your sword and spear at 8, everything else is 9 except fist, which is at 10.
Yes.
I believe you cannot get 3 hammers.
No, I believe it's a hard balance. The only way to get 3 hammers is to anvil up. All right, if I did these... It's funny, Aspect of Poseidon is kind of always the same run. I do enjoy it quite a lot. We did do a Zagreus one.
I mean, I guess the sword is not... God, what's good with Ares?
Yeah, interesting.
The sword much
so, like,
less. So
Nemesis
the special is fine.
Is actually pretty good with
you
Ares because if you get it on a special, you then can spend the time where it's going off getting slashes, and that works well with Nemesis.
Yeah.
It's a lot of crit chance too.
Live again.
I can make it a lot of crit chance. That seems quite good. I believe at one point you could get anvil or 3 hammers without it, and it was just so broken. Alrighty. So yeah, we could just force Ares immediately.
Yeah, we should probably just go ahead and get this epilogue going.
Yeah. Do Feedy.
See chaos. Yay, Feedy.
How convenient. Damage control is interesting because it has the potential to get in my way with the big Doom hits, but Doom is so slow that it shouldn't. I guess actually, if I'm putting Doom on, I've hit them with the special.
Yeah.
So, potentially fine.
Up to you.
I mean, I could be wrong about it. I wasn't around when this game released. Alright, well, I'll go with this.
No stopping me this time.
I'm having such a good time. Speaking of hammers.
Weapons, hidden talents.
That doesn't really matter with the
Yeah,
Doom.
so if I'm going for a Doom special...
oh, the Cruel Thrust works with your crit. It means the thrust.
That is true.
In...
Thrust gets like 60% crits.
Yeah.
And it's... I believe the thrust is both the dash attack and the third attack, although
yes,
it might just be the third
every
attack.
third attack is a thrust.
Yeah.
Sharpened.
315. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that's my very first thing.
Wow.
It's I think it might only be the third strike of it rather than the
yeah.
dash, which looks like it.
But that is still
But
really
that's
good.
gigantic,
Yeah.
yes. That's approaching Arthurian.
With the Nemesis, and even if you get Artemis as well on your attack, which is, you know, Artemis, of course, goes really well with Nemesis sword and the Poseidon sword.
Alright, well, grab Ares.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, once we've done the epilogue, you know, we can really figure out where we want to go. Because, like, Achilles and Patroclus might be the only big thing left after that for us, for wanting to show up on stream.
Yep.
Here goes then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Lord Ares, please consider our proposal, once you're able to decipher it.
I have no idea what post game stuff there is. Like anything that unlocks up to the epilogue.
This symbolizes all
It's true, Artemis goes well with everything, but I feel like Artemis extremely goes well with a lot of swords.
Yeah.
But first,
that was the last of the invitations.
That's the one.
That's special. Wish it was bigger, but we'll just throw some palms in it. Alright, and yes, Zagreus did say that was the last of them. Zeus is interesting. Trying to remember what their duo is.
The Revenge.
Yeah, of course, Revenge. So not super related, but they do both have really good revenge. It's
Yeah.
been a bit. We were avoiding Zeus.
Yeah, of course, because you already invited him. He's like less good on attack if we're really rolling into the crits with the thrust and stuff, but he's not bad on it.
Yeah, it's an interesting thought. I'd probably take it on cast or even dash.
Ooh. So they do have messages about it as well.
Yeah.
I'll be keeping an eye on all the others that come in.
Yeah,
that's funny.
You could take Heaven's Vengeance.
That's true, actually. That's really good.
You should check. I think you might need something other than that.
Yeah, that's a good question.
But, because I think you need a Revenge and you need one of his main ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we actually would
Revenge
basically
one is
get
pretty
there,
good,
and frankly, this is really good even if we don't get it. That's a lot of damage.
Yes.
And with potential for Jolted and all sorts of other stuff as well.
Like, and again, we'd rather have, like, we might want to force, like, Artemis on attack kind of thing.
Keep them coming.
Like, we wouldn't mind his cast or his dash.
Yeah.
Or his aid, obviously.
But I never think about aids.
Oh yeah, we take that palm for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I need it. This run is going to need a bit more oomph on the...
On the Doom.
to eat.
100's already quite large. Alright. Could go for a bigger Ares. It's a little dangerous, of course. Would probably be Demeter otherwise, because yeah, we're super early and have none money.
Can I go for it?
I think so. Demeter would be a decent attack, of course.
Yeah.
Would slow them down.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I think if it didn't synergize as well, I probably wouldn't go for it, but that is quite nice. It would be a very big Ares for sure.
Sword is very scary to go in Erebus with. Especially with damage control as well.
Yeah.
Like, sword and fists, I basically never want to go into Erebus with. Because it's very easy to take an incidental hit.
All clear.
Especially with this being a mini-boss.
Yeah.
Except they and our foster brothers haven't been getting along of late. Though as for me, I'll never leave this mountaintop of mine.
And that's basically what I wanted.
And Frozen Touch is so interesting. But,
oh god, you're right. That actually, like, if I do get theirs, would be really good. But man, it's so hard.
Yeah.
Especially because this will stack quite well with me trying to get crits and make it easier for me to get in and get that third strike.
Yes, absolutely.
The winter's chill.
Both quite good, though. Cash money, yes please.
Yeah, we have none.
I have no money and I have golden touch, so...
Here we go again.
This is good. There's the Chaos Gate.
Surrounded.
I'm gonna take some damage here, but...
That's quite enough.
Well, time to go to Danger Town.
Oh, there's a money pot.
Look at all that coin.
If I lose a Death Defiance, things happen. It's more important to talk to Chaos here.
Might as well.
Yeah, so Chaos is completely optional for the invite.
I'm back here. This is the greatest delicacy of Olympus, Master Chaos. It's for you. I think normally it would be difficult for the Olympians to get it to you here.
You make an even greater offering to me, knowing it shall produce no material result. You are aware that I am not persuadable. Yours is a squandering of resources and time.
Always.
Although, of course, we do have each of these in great supply. Now then, respond.
I just think the act of giving isn't quite the same as an exchange. I know I won't be getting any sort of other talisman or something in return, but through these offerings, I can express my thanks. That's worth it.
Aww, aww, you're such a sap, Zag.
For you are getting something in return that I did not intend to give. I still have much to learn from my creations, son of Hades. So let us say that we have made an even trade. My learning for your worth.
Alright.
Alright.
Again, I sensed some sort of shifting in your father's residence.
There we go.
That should be it.
Respond.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. It's just my mother, we're reaching out to the Olympians, trying to reconnect the family. It's been a while, relatively, since she and father saw the others, but in case a gathering occurs, I did wish you to know you're cordially invited too.
Cordially invited? A generous proposal, son of Hades. Though unless your gathering is to occur within my space, please understand it would be difficult for me to bring the full entirety of my presence there. However, I think I can arrange to be with you in some capacity. Thank you.
Alright.
There we go.
Earn money.
The attack up for money is okay. I've managed to get 250.
There is 30% more money for Inferno Bombs, which does go with Golden Touch. That's also worth considering.
Yeah, both good. Inferno Bombs are terrifying at my current level of health.
That's true,
but
that's true.
could still be good. Like, that could pay off quite handsomely. 37% is also quite good, especially with the crits, but maybe not game-breaking.
Both good.
I think I like the Caustic Affluence. Caustic Influence. Alright.
Probably
reroll
the
with some
darkness.
health. Yeah. Or at least attempt to get some health. We'll see.
That's like a little bit of health back.
They throw it at you, too. He got a little confused.
Yeah, a little bit.
More, huh?
Yep. Alright, one down. I'm up to 20 health, baby. 23, actually.
Alright, Zeus is, yeah, we want his revenge thing, which is pretty good. We can get him on,
Yep.
on dash or, 8 or whatever.
Yeah, not having him offered on attack's actually quite good for us.
Yeah.
Oh, this is terrifying.
This is going to be very funny.
In some ways, I don't actually want to kill too many of them at once.
Oh, I'm hoping that chest is full of health.
That would be nice.
In the name of Hades.
Ooh. I
Just-
think it's the dash, right?
Yeah, does Static Discharge do it?
Because I don't think it does. I think it does have to be a main one.
Not that it's amazing. No, yeah.
I thought so. I think dash is quite good. It also makes the
dash is
jolt
good, yeah.
really strong.
Yes, yes.
You know, like you really the jolted actually it starts Static Discharge turns Thunder Dash from pretty whatever into actually quite
pretty
good all on
yeah,
its own.
yeah.
So getting eligible for that and also that is good.
Health!
All right, now I need to not die, which you know, no promises.
Come and get it.
I'm a god. I cannot believe I got away with this.
Yeah, you sure have. Ooh, Sisyphus.
I absolutely cannot believe I got away with that.
Alright, Sisyphus, give us some cash.
Mm-hmm.
You would be wise
Oh.
to heed my words next time, and fear the consequences of eluding me. Death can be most unpleasant, as I'm sure you know.
Well, that's just it, Master Thanatos. I never was terribly fearful of you gods, if you'll forgive my saying so. As far as I can tell, all of you seem to have your struggles much like mortals do. A fear of death aside.
What would you know of the struggles of gods? Now you have eternity to think on what you've done. Maybe I'll check again with you after another
Never
year or
punished.
two.
Never ever
See if you've
punished.
learned anything more.
Oh no, we already pardoned him back then.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get some very funny conversations.
Just missed your stern-faced
Boyfriend.
Mhm.
Stillness hanging in the air. Sounds like he won't be checking up on me again anytime soon.
Not call me boyfriend.
Thanatos really isn't such a bad sort once you get to know him, sir. Though I suppose you'll have to take my word for that.
Oh, I believe it, Highness. I should think that bringing death must be a lonely job. Perhaps you ought to try pushing a boulder sometime.
Money.
Cash money. I'm glad I didn't take the extra money on it, or the no money.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, we'll chat up and then we'll
Gift
gift
him.
up.
Yeah.
I got nothing better to do with
You
these.
are going to go into the boss fight with the Inferno Bombs, but it shouldn't be that
That
bad.
isn't too bad. If we get to Symphony, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And even Meg wouldn't
What
be
did we
the
get?
worst.
Oh.
Got 10%? That's quite large. On the cast I don't have.
That's not bad. I mean, we could get a good cast. Oh, hey, Artemis. You're a little
So
late.
speaking
but,
of a good cast,
I mean, we could go for it. True Shot is a good cast.
that's what I'm thinking, yeah. Probably fine,
We'll
right?
still get a decent golden touch out of this.
Yep. Yeah, I ended up with a shocking amount of
True
money.
Shot,
and I
let's
think it
do
is
it.
True Shot, yeah. Especially with the 10% damage up. Hee-ho.
I'll just have a look around.
Who we got? Electo, always.
Electo.
Look at this awful piece of trash come here again to bleed all over our nice shiny floor. Ready to fight my lovely sister there, Redblood?
He's not so awful once you get to know him, sis. Not that what we're about to do.
Nice.
The both of you disgust me now. Get it together and kill him this time, damn you.
That was some damage.
Yeah?
I just crit on 2 of the 3 of those.
Yeah, there we go.
The damage is here.
The
damage has
pouring
arrived.
She's tough.
And yeah, I don't think we had a single Inferno Bomb thrown at us there.
There was one enemy that spawned in at the end. And
Yeah.
we didn't even kill it. So yeah, with Artemis, we can get pressure points, which is very good.
Which would
for
be
us.
really good as well, yeah. Alrighty.
So we could take the money. Always
Yeah, good to get that early for Golden Touch.
Mhm.
You know, lets you be a bit more free spending it. Alright.
I'll just go on up. Clear.
Roll on up.
Change of scenery at least.
Fish.
Hey, think I see a fish.
Change of fish.
Hermes, nice.
Attack speed up would be amazing. Even 10% is the specific thing we want. Nothing else really matters. Special would be fine, but nowhere near as good as attack speed. I sort of just juggled him there until the trap blew him up.
Alright, Kratz, express delivery to where in blazes are you right now? Anyway, take one of these.
We're in blazes.
We are.
Wait, there's a lot of blazes around here.
And there's the attack. It's a shame it's
Ooh,
10%,
special.
but... So, like, I think attack is better than special.
Sure,
because I want to get the third
thrust
shot,
out?
the third
yeah,
thrust.
Yeah, fair. I mean, both are good because
Both are
special
very good,
faster
yeah.
means you can start attacking faster.
The only reason I would consider not doing special, or, like, not doing attack is to hope to get a rarer one, but it usually doesn't
Yeah, go
offer you
for
the
it.
same one
Yeah,
twice.
I know.
So... Still pretty good.
You're ready to see. We could try and get that upgrade raring. I think upgrade raring basically anything we have.
We'll
is
be
pretty
happy
good,
with.
yeah.
Yes, we're actually quite good with anything. Like, and once again, Dash is the one where it's like, oh, that's too bad. But even that, like, you know, it is still more damage.
You're ready to see. How long have you been down here, by the way, if you don't mind my asking? Seems like you're pretty
Who
settled in.
the fuck
It's quite a lovely
knows?
place.
How long have I been down here, hon? Huh, I don't have the faintest. You lose your sense of time once you're a shade, or maybe once there's not a sun or moon over your head. But yeah, I found myself a decent spot and fixed it up a bit.
All right.
Hope you like it.
Those are probably the two I would have picked.
Yeah?
Curse of Pain and True Shot.
Yeah, those are pretty good ones.
I probably would have taken Frost Strike over True Shot,
attack
but
speed up, but those are both good. Those are excellent.
But yeah, that's I don't feel bad about that.
No, I don't feel bad about any of that. And Palm's good on our attack or special even still. And
I'm definitely feeling the Foresight, incidentally.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. Once you get it to like 10%, that's where it really starts to ride. You do get a lot more common wounds, though. I always miss the rare wounds.
Yes.
Think you can stop me?
It's kind of like your choice between fewer but better boons.
Yes, or just going all the fuck out. Both have their charms.
Power of Olympus.
Both good.
Both really good.
Potentially take even bigger dooms.
Got a True Shot with a 10%.
True Shot, though, yeah, it's like 10% crit. It's a lot of damage that it can potentially do. I mean, I think they're both really good.
28. Oh god, these are both good.
I know.
Zesty.
All right. Kind of fine with any of them. I've got a lot of money, but I could also just spend a lot of money.
Or Zeus.
I think it's
maybe
Zeus, right?
Zeus because you want that revenge.
Yeah, I want revenge, and I also would be perfectly good with Jolted.
Yeah,
so.
Jolted is also decent. Or bigger lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Your dash is much better when your bolts are huge.
Yep. Well, here we go again.
You love this guy so much. I think she could slam some True Shots in his damn face.
So I got slapped a little bit.
It sure was, Dusa.
But
in the name of Hades.
Alright, high voltage, 72%. The double strike is
quite
also
large,
really good.
Yeah.
But I think making them huge.
I think
is where
making
you
them big
wanna
is
go.
the biggest thing, yeah, because the
And
dash
then
doesn't do
Jolted on
much
them,
damage
yeah.
anyway, so a second bolt of that isn't amazing, whereas the big dash is like, I'm gonna hit you.
That's gonna hit something.
Alright.
Well, it's Golden Touch, that's pretty good money.
Yes. I need health quite badly.
We did take the Chaos that gives us 30% more, right?
Yes.
So this is like 130 gold. And yes, hopefully there's like a purple shop.
Just keep missing each other. Bomb enemies are kind of the worst for the crit build, of course.
Yeah.
Quite difficult to juggle them.
Shiny.
Yeah, that's much money.
Probably darkness if not anything else.
Yeah.
Anything up top left? Oh, there's a chest.
There's a
there.
chest there, and I don't believe there is now.
No.
Would have been so funny if I was bailed out again.
If it was health, I would have laughed, yeah. That would have been amazing.
Woo! You'll have to pardon my undignified noises.
Never.
Yeah, the damage is already, like, pretty nice.
Pretty sexy.
I just need to get a bit chunkier.
Well, definitely the shop.
Yes, it's so sad. Hopefully it has a centaur
You
heart
have
in
a
it.
lot
I have
of
so
cash,
much money.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully there's healing in here.
Healing would be fine too, yeah.
Heart plus healing plus a god.
Yeah. And I would still make decent money off of Gold Touch.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
That's
you love to
perfect.
see it.
Thank you, mate.
And Artemis is a really good one to get.
I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty
I don't even
alright.
really mind giving these up. Aid would be quite good to get, but I could highball for other stuff, whereas lightning rod damage just means I want to be shooting.
Yeah.
My sense is sharp.
We did get a hammer the first time, for the record, or like
Yes,
in the
we
first
do have a
room.
hammer.
So we
We
do
have
have
the
the
thrust
thrust
hammer.
hammer, which has built the, which has kind of been the big thing of the run. Sometimes you get everything you wanted.
Good day, Lenny. And now, prepare to die.
Dark Souls referenced?
A good day, Die Hard.
Boy howdy, his health,
And 20 gold from a pot is very hard.
actually kind of like those over there.
Now I really want to see Zeus for,
Jolted.
yeah.
I'm empty.
I don't know why your shot just kind of bounced off an invisible wall there.
Does have a distance limit. I think I might have hit it there. Don't stand in the lava, please.
Woo!
This is a fun run.
This is a take damage, do damage kind of run.
That blasted Hydra never takes my feedback.
Sure it doesn't.
Change things up.
All right, interesting question.
Something like defensive-y or offensive-y.
Like,
or trying to see a god.
There is Dad, which would take Call out of pools for like Zeus if we wanted him.
Sure.
There would be Forcing Zeus if we wanted to just do that.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be Keg if we wanted to at least avoid the health toll.
Yeah?
That seems good. I do kind of like cutting off the,
Hell. That's the opposite of hell.
Closer.
The only thing I wouldn't have bought in that slot. That was no money either. That was like 17 gold.
Let's slay some heroes then.
It's only for 10 health, so... Hammer!
So obviously it's time to get
That's time for
Dampire.
hammer, let's do it. Oh god, the vampire hammer. It's not a bad hammer, it's just terrifying.
How's that?
Hammer!
I don't even know if I did that.
Let's see what I can do with this sword.
That's pretty decent. The wider and plus damage.
Yeah, bigger, more damage.
More Doom on people,
The bigger
really.
Doom, bigger area for Doom is quite good.
Everything else
yes.
is meh. Like, we
Yeah.
don't really care about the double Noah.
Yeah. This is like nice because I want to be slashing and because I don't think dash strike counts as a thrust.
That one's good.
This
That
is quite
one's-
good. Like my
'cause you
my
can
Dooms have
see-
become quite
You can see
respectable.
how much bigger it is. Now
Yeah.
it'll hit more.
Shit.
Hermes.
Like I want this run to be as chuffy as possible, but yeah, I don't think I can
Hermes.
say no to
Hermes.
Hermes. Ah. So yeah, the big thing about the extra hit is as long as I get him with special, I'm fine.
Your dash is also really good for these guys.
Yeah, this was a very good get, right for here, right now. The lightning bolts out of this are quite nice, too. Like, when I'm just throwing them out. There he is. Alright, side hustle's a bit late,
good.
but
I mean, it's
still quite
really
good. Yeah, second wind is pretty good, but...
Not as good with dads.
Yeah, because I do want to be doing big boy calls. Side hustle pretty happy with. I am gonna have so much money.
You are gonna get that nice. You are gonna get that diamond or Titan's blood. I hope it's Titan's blood. Touch wood. Always feels good to get an extra Titan's blood in a run.
What's regenerating?
How dare you, sir? Get out of here. Well, you like being back at full health?
I do, yes. I need it. This run is so carried.
Health.
Health, easily.
Health, yeah.
I'm really feeling the lack of keys, incidentally.
Yeah, I mean, you don't mean offer very many.
That's the thing, because the Dark Foresight.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So I think I have like 3 dice. I put a lot of darkness in my mirror. So, like, I love having the 3 dice from the start. It really helps you out. But yeah, because of the... Don't do that. You're not getting the rerolls as much.
Big Special is doing so much work against chariots, by the way.
Yep.
It just gives me so much more time to hit them.
Yeah. I do love Big Special.
I think it's Zeus, once again, still looking for either
Artemis,
revenge or...
Yeah, so the duo and Jolted is good. Artemis is pressure points. I think the duo and Jolted is kind of...
Yeah, like, it's they're the most things Zeus has that I want.
I think that you would take Zeus and then Ares over Artemis, but you
Currently.
take Artemis over Demeter.
Yeah,
Until you
that's
get the
correct.
duo, and
Yep.
then it's Artemis.
And especially because I don't even have Jolted yet, I I can't get the Zeus Demeter duo.
This build could definitely take on EM4, but it is very scary because we take a lot of damage.
It also needs a bit more work to really go off.
There's a little bit more.
But it's got the potential.
We have a really good chance.
Yeah.
So we still have, all of sticks to really slam in.
I can probably outrange him here with the thingy, but I don't want to try it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Your foes shall have to watch their backs.
Yeah, it's got a lot
It's
of
got
damage. Like, the Doom is really good here. To push the crits kind of over the edge.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ag discharge. Beautiful.
Love to see it. And
That's
it's
our
epic.
dash
That
and
is so much damage.
Our gems, our things. Bloodstones, that's the one.
Specifically, I was talking about the spin.
The spin to win move.
Why then? Would that I could simply leave that glimmer of my past behind, for there is nothing for me here.
Oh no. Oh, my sad boy.
Ooh.
I've meant to ask you something, stranger. Would you mind doing me a favor, please? If it happens to come up along your path. Suppose I ought to tell it to you first, prior to asking a response.
No, of course, sir. What is it? What's on your mind?
If I know my Achilles, then he's being rather guarded when it comes to this predicament we're in.
A little bit.
Oh shit. I think we're at the end here.
To take unnecessary risks. Just let him know I said to risk it all.
Risk it all. Risk what all? He wants what's best for you. He wouldn't want anything to happen.
It's already long since happened. I dare say that right now, provided what you've said is true, then it appears we've more to gain than lose.
Ooh.
Fear for the weak.
Oh man, we might not have any more streams of this.
I know. Alright, attack is outrageous here. Life is definitely really good though, especially because I am taking a lot. This is a tough one. I'm not sure which I'd prefer. Life, I mean, it's not like this thing needs a huge amount of help and damage.
I mean, take the health.
I have been getting hit constantly.
Just checking up on you, sir.
Alright. Yes, that's an early shop.
Do you have cash?
Interesting. I guess it's like if I'd prefer to go to save up for the golden touch for sticks, or go with the, you know, kind of spend it all out here. I think it might just be palm to...
We could just take the god boon. I think it might be worth taking a god boon.
True. We do have so many of those.
We have side hustle and
we're not allowed to fight them. Alright, yep, pretty happy with this. I might still take the thing, but
pressure
I'm not
points.
sure. But yep, easy pressure points. Exit wounds is good too, of course.
Yeah. But pressure points,
but pressure
I think.
points, yeah, kind of just continues to push the crits even further.
Potentially pick up the
I'm
parcel.
thinking about the hell.
Oh, yeah, because we're
especially
getting
as
the
getting a
god trial.
double.
Yeah,
I think I want this.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Kind of lets us be choosier in the final shop.
There's one post-game boss thing. Yeah, I definitely don't think we're, you know, done. We're definitely doing Tuesdays, really, whether,
The gods want me to...
Alright, once again,
Artemis?
Probably Artemis. This is a big room.
Don't know what it is about you, Zagreus, but I feel
Ah!
like I can be real with you.
Ooh, hello.
Maybe it's that you don't
I
constantly
think that might be unlocking her.
Besides Callisto and nymphs, I guess. Not that I can even hear you, but you know what I mean, right?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Oh man, that's funny though.
That could be quite good, honestly. Like, it's a little bit less on the attack, but it basically guarantees the crit. So the one thing about it is, of course, like, when I've used my special, I've already got like a 66% chance to crit on my
only
thrust.
on the thrust, yeah.
So I'm actually not sure which of these is the bigger DPS.
This would make it an 81%.
Yeah.
Let's just make it almost guaranteed.
Yeah, and let the other ones do it. I might just go for it.
56%. It's minus 19%, but with a 15% chance. I think that's worth it.
I think it is, yeah. That's so funny.
Good of an offer to pass up.
And yep, there it goes as Ares gets hit. What the fuck, man?
Disappointing. You've more to learn about the art of dealing death, it seems.
Yes, we haven't unlocked Athena either, so...
Guess he's upset.
We'll definitely be streaming this on Tuesday. It really comes down to what we feel we want to do after that. Mostly because I think it'd be weird to come back from the break and then have one Hades stream.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
definitely.
That's so sad.
We were so close.
We're so close. Unfortunately, life gets in the way sometimes.
Not yet.
Alright, that went pretty good, actually.
When blood is spilled and death is dealt,
What we really want to see is Doom takes longer but hits harder.
Yep.
Damn.
None of those amazing. Probably Battle
That's
Rage.
fine.
Like, that's a lot
that's good in sticks.
of damage, and it might, like, hit a crit.
Yeah.
So that's fine. It was kind of a, I don't know how much it is. There's also, of course, doing a really big run to win one of Skelly's prizes.
Oh,
you know,
to try and just do a 16 heat run?
Something like that. You know, there's like other stuff that we could do.
It really was for us, it was just like the big things that we knew we wanted to do before we moved on to Zillia 2 was the story stuff that was left. And apparently it's just all happening all at once in one stream.
It do be like that sometimes.
It took us so long to get the epilogue going.
Yeah.
Like, Poseidon, a whole bunch of them just refused to unlock for us. It was very funny.
Time to collect.
That's the final shop. I do have 600 again. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, Palm hitting this specifically would be good, but also we have 3 billion effects right now.
That or Jolted, yeah.
True, Jolted
sure.
would also be quite good to hit.
Could go for it, keep the money.
Yeah, if we want to buy, like, a Blood or a Diamond, that's probably, like... This gives us the best chance. It's also, like, I'm not sure what boons we really are super into at this point.
Kinda the
that's
revenge.
Deadly Strike.
Yep, for sure. That's what I was hoping for as well.
Yep.
Kinda just the duo.
Yeah, the Zeus duo.
Zeus Ares duo. Other than that, support fire is always good.
Yep, wouldn't say no to that.
Ah, at last. Come, Mysterious. Let's vanquish this blackguard.
Took me a long time to realize that Blackguard was spelled like that.
Oh, Blackguard?
Yeah.
Blackguard.
Blackguard.
Foul demon, we shall thwart your each and every trespass in Elysium.
Really?
Yeah, really.
All right, I heard.
You and me now.
Yeah, I got hidden by the column there.
Yeah, this build has a lot more damage than your last one.
Oh god, yes. I mean, look at that.
Lord Dionysus, give me strength.
He didn't do anything.
No, he just stood there. He was like, I'm dead now. I'm done.
Well, that was fun, bye.
My chariot's gone. I ain't feeling it anymore.
Do be like that sometimes. Alright. Oh, I just keep that on?
Yeah. 103.
That is...
103. 103.
Oh, that's so large. Alright. Could do it for you.
Go for it.
What do I get?
Hey!
Alright,
yeah,
that's a pretty good deal
one.
then.
That's a good one. That's a cheaper yard.
Thank you.
But yeah, we'll definitely do like a few post-game runs, but we do really want to get to Zillia
Yeah, I want
too.
to get to Zillia too. Yeah, for sure. We've been Hadesing for a while.
Quite a while, yes.
We got Zeus, we got Artemis, a couple of palms. Good.
Another Zeus.
Artemis.
We have one reroll, so I'll potentially take Zeus
into Ares.
Ooh, true, yeah.
I think that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's try this instead.
Oh yeah, heart. I mean that's also
That's fine too, honestly. I don't have enough money. Alright, I don't have enough health as it is.
So we probably
So do I
it's
buy
diamonds.
this?
It's like meh, but yeah, I'd buy Zeus and probably Artemis.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Doesn't want to give it to us.
I mean double strike
Double strike's
part's
quite
pretty
good, yeah.
Lord Zeus's strength.
Alright.
And buy that. Port fire.
Yeah. I think that is slightly better than exit wounds when both are common. Alright.
more chance.
I might as well go for.
Yep. I definitely think switching to Artemis's attack was the thing to do.
Yeah. Kind of surprised you survived that, buddy.
And rather than going from a 26% chance to a 41% chance. Pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, Artemis is faster than Demeter and Poseidon.
Yeah.
It's kind of Aphrodite.
Who has the ridiculous oomph to get close.
Yeah. A clean kill would be really good here. That's a lot of gold
That's
pots.
4 gold pots.
And they're worth 20 each from Chaos, so that was 80.
Yeah, he just kind of exploded there.
Poisoned.
Ah, what a fucker.
All right, I heard.
That was mostly just about being invincible.
Yeah, invincible for the poison.
Lord Uncle Zeus.
Never.
Alright.
Alright.
Cloud of Judgment's probably pretty decent. Lightning Reflexes is also pretty good with the bigger thing in Jolted.
Cloud of Judgment's probably a big enough DPS increase to justify, yeah. I like it. Lightning Reflexes is good, but since we already have it on the dash, and since we're mostly getting the Jolted damage, I think it's Cloud of Judgment.
I mean, more that Aphrodite has a big enough attack buff that it really is a question of who's doing more damage on your attack.
Yeah, in terms of pure DPS, like, Artemis tends to win pretty much categorically.
The crit damage is so high.
Might get the health first, actually, just in case it's the, pool. Perish. The damage is most certainly here. Oh, unforced saw blade to the face, but these things happen.
Hey,
Alright.
I'm rich.
I am getting so much money here. Oh, we've ended up with an amount of health I feel much safer about here.
Time to deliver the goods.
That's another 4. I didn't get the rare fish, at least. I'll probably take the double palm now.
Thank you, mate.
Because, yeah, either attack or defense is good. Ooh, even support fighter's consideration. But I think I just want to juice the crits as much as I can. Wow, that's a lot. Sad that I missed their thing. If I had gotten the duo...
If I'd gotten the duo, that would be an easy pick.
Doesn't exist. That's really the takeaway here. fleet. I do wonder if we might want to just go for the fight here, if only because we're about to get the epilogue, and that'll probably take a little bit. I think I'll grab Artemis just because Artemis.
That's one big satyr. Blasted poison. Okay.
Become unseen as I.
I love becoming unseen.
Just had to kill some babies. Ah! Perfect.
I know you have no shortage of ambition on Olympus, Lady Artemis, but I imagine it's less often that the stuff go all the way from there to here and back. What can I say? You make me proud to be a member of this family.
I never felt like I could be myself with everybody on this mountaintop, you know? So much posturing and bickering, and I just head out to the woods most of the time. Maybe you understand me
Don't
better
we
than the
all?
rest. I've no idea still, but I appreciate you've made attempts to try.
Aww.
Olympus.
There we go.
I love
It's
her
so
TV.
good, yes.
Ew.
Tragic.
That's so tragic.
None of these are good.
No. You're smart.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I might just go for...
You can buy the 2 palms. No, yeah, the other
I already
palms
bought
here.
one of the
And
palms.
you don't really care about the diamond so
No.
much.
Big Doom.
Yeah, Bigger Doom's good.
And like, I've got so much crit that 1% of pressure points isn't nearly as good.
Yeah.
The monster's a solitary weakness.
Yes, it is. It is a solitary weakness.
There we go.
See you, boy.
But yeah, mostly just because we are likely getting credits again here.
Yeah.
And I imagine that'll take a little time.
Got here as quickly as I could.
I shall be interested to see if you can vanquish me again here, boy.
I can.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we can, yeah.
Darkness.
I'll call on Dusa.
Go home, I said. Heed now my summons, wretches, and come bring my wayward son down to your depths. Darkness. Darkness.
Are you there?
It's time for me to shine.
This isn't what we compensate the Gorgon for.
Boy!
More.
We're not finished. Not finished then.
No holding back.
I owe you one.
You brought this on yourself. What? Here, boy. Get off me. Behold.
Ah, I could not get out of there at all. That was weird.
little close.
Yeehaw!
I got a little close.
That got a little scary when I couldn't get around the platform there.
I'll grant you, Zagreus.
This was definitely a Danger Mario run.
Yep.
Partly because I kind of had to stand still to get the third strikes. So I was taking a lot more hits than I normally would.
Mm-hmm.
Feedy did a pretty good job, I think, actually.
Yeah, Feedy.
And I made friends along the way, because I did
sure
see
did.
everyone, and that is my fastest clear time by a
Yeah.
mile. Wow.
By like a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, all of them are like below 30, nearly below 30 now.
Yep, just the bow. Alright, well. Guess we'll see if this means we have a party to go to.
After defeating his lord father yet again, Prince Zagreus begins to shiver and catch cold. And, as is well known, there sadly is no cure for such a thing.
That's true.
Oh, damn it!
I did it, I think.
I'm up. Welcome to the House of Hades, where death is our life.
Oh, do you everything?
I'll see you.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
I have a message for you from the fallen warrior over in Elysium, Achilles, sir. He simply said to let you know to risk it all.
To risk it all? He said to risk it all.
Oh, the biscuit?
Yes. Is there something significant about that phrase?
When last he said to risk it all to me, I didn't listen to him then, but should have. I should have.
He's asking you to take another chance.
No. He's giving me another chance, I think. Leave me, lad, for now.
Yeah, so we're not done with them just yet.
But
we're close.
We are basically at the point, yep.
Oh, hi.
What's the good word?
Hey, Prince, is it really true about Miss Meg and you?
Aww.
Fucking.
I want you to know, I'm just so happy for the two of you. That's wonderful, you two. I'm so glad.
Yeah. Oh, I love you, Dusa.
Thank you, Dusa. I know you and Miss Meg are close, so I am grateful that we have your blessings. Though we're kind of not out in the open with it necessarily, so if you please, just keep it quiet for us, would you?
Oh, you better believe it. I will tell nobody whatsoever. No. I'll just be very, very happy to myself. All right then. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Dusa.
Mother.
Zagreus.
You've always been there for me, boy.
Yes, I have.
You probably do like the fish and stuff
Yep.
first.
That's my plan.
Greetings, Chef. Fair market value.
The prism sphere in the corner is maybe the fireplace, the bat cage, the aquarium. This lounge is practically comfortable. Lord Hades would strongly disagree.
Yeah, I see what he does. Yeah, it's constantly.
Here then, huh? Wait, you don't miss when things were all sad and dreary in here, do you?
I'm still getting used to it. But no.
Good.
Hey, broker, what you got for us?
Nix, you're back. So, how did things with Chaos go? Please tell me it went well.
It did. It did go
It
well,
went
my child.
terribly.
I appreciated having had a chance to reconnect with my great ancestor. Thanks to your generosity, to both of us. We had to make up for a great deal of lost time.
It was a lot of generosity.
You're back on speaking terms, then does it mean Chaos will stop by for a visit soon? Something like that?
Chaos is comfortable in their realm. I may, however, visit every now and then, keep them apprised of what unfolds up here. Beyond that, Chaos knows better than to exert too much influence upon this realm, beyond having already formulated it and everything.
I see. Well, take care of each other, please.
Ooh, give some ambrosia.
We died 3 times in that run.
For a moment, I would like for you to have this vintage bottle of ambrosia, please. You can hand it off to Megara as contraband, but just in case, I wanted you to have it first.
Ah, A crystal bottle come all the way from the highest peaks of Mount Olympus to these depths within the earth. Your father always said he hated it.
Though father does have questionable taste.
That's fair.
Yeah. Oh, the whole game? Yeah. It's been...
I accept this gift with gratitude. This is a delicacy I have not experienced myself. Perhaps I may yet save it for appropriate occasions still to come. Thank you, my child.
Yes, I think we had 8 to 10 deaths total the whole game, like of, failed runs.
Sure, yeah, why not?
Here are the gems.
Alright, well, shall we,
Talk to
go
mom,
have
let's
a party?
do it, let's do it, party, party, party.
It's done, Mother. Father, the invitations. Personally sent to everyone with whom I've been in contact. So what
Yeah, woo!
They all happened at the start.
Yes. Congratulate him, Hades. On a job well done.
No.
Persephone, how can you be so certain your request was executed to your satisfaction?
It's known as trust, Hades. Or faith. They're similar. Try one sometime. It'll be good for you. As for what we do next, why, we've a great big feast we must prepare.
Yeah, we do.
This house is not a suitable location for such guests. Dionysus alone shall bring ruin to this place. Or... the faith thing that you said.
Yes, good. Now then, we've a lot of work to go around. So why
We
don't
can
call everyone
definitely
on
see
staff and
the,
let them know this, and dole out
the
suitable
strong one in this
responsibilities,
relationship.
all right?
It's Persephone. Hades is whipped.
All right.
Alright.
Alright.
Thus did all of Olympus journey deep into the underworld, all together for the very first time. The Queen Persephone revealed herself in all her splendor, much to their surprise, and told them everything she indicated to her son. She eloped with grim Lord Hades, she said, mothering a fire-stepping prince who sought to reconnect with his extended family. Hades and Persephone at first refused his wish, but so moved were they by his relentless struggles to the surface that at last they decided to heed their willful Zagreus and reach out, for his and everybody's sake. The Olympians listened to all this in stunned silence. Then Zeus himself began to laugh. "Welcome back into the family," he said.
Aww.
After the
He fucking knows, but still.
began.
I say, big brother, you and your better half put on a positively smashing night. It's a relief for all of us, knowing Persephone is safe and sound.
You fucker.
Noble of a son as my
He's such a fuck.
Well, little brother, the Queen and I in turn appreciate you all taking time out of your doubtless busy lives to come all this distance to my house. I'm certain it is very modest in comparison to Mount Olympus, but I trust that you were suitably entertained. Oh, of course, Hades. Now then, farewell, and let us keep in better touch from here. Farewell indeed, Lord Zeus.
I'm certain nothing bad will happen in between this and the second game.
No.
Finally, the great feast ended. All the Olympians returned to their mountain abode, fully satisfied. As for the house of Hades, it required thorough cleansing, from the rafters to the floor.
On the
Such
windows.
revelry, of course, is unbecoming of the name of Hades and the fearsome reputation of the underworld. For if mortals were to have no fear of death, then they would have no fear of anything at all. A well-kept family secret, then, this would live on to be.
Yeah, we didn't really expect it to end today either.
No, this was a surprise.
I'd say that went about as well as could have been expected.
Well, we made the lounge very cool for a party.
For the most part.
Well, fortunate Uncle Zeus seemed to catch on right away and went along with it. But this whole elaborate tale you spun... I remember how hurt I felt when I found out Father lied to me about you. Now we're lying to Olympus. What if they find out? Even if they don't, I I don't like it.
Zagreus, I may not be an expert, but here's what I've come to understand about how families work. At least our own. The thing is, how we speak to one another is even more important than the words we use. I think deep down, everyone in our family knows this.
You're saying they all knew you weren't being perfectly honest and went along with it anyway. I guess the pomegranate thing in particular was a bit of a stretch.
The common ground in our family is that we want peace. Besides Ares, though even he would rather the conflict occur elsewhere. That elaborate tale, it's less a deception and more a concession. A way of saying, let's move on from the past and start anew. No hard feelings.
Some hard feelings.
There's definitely still some hard feelings.
What about father? What about Demeter?
Well, let's see. My hard feelings are nothing next to the joy of having my son in my life. Your father never imagined his relationship with me could be out in the open. And my mother, she's just glad I'm alive.
And Uncle Zeus is glad things didn't turn out worse for him. I get the sense he acts impulsively at times and deals with the consequences later.
At times? All the time, constantly.
What can I tell you, Zagreus? We're family. You said it yourself to me before. We're stuck with one another. That any of us like each other in the slightest. It's a wonder and a blessing, I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Thanks, Mother. Think I'll be heading out again soon. See you when I get back.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Orpheus made the board.
And Orpheus made the board. All right. Oof.
All right. 20 ambrosia. Should probably throw some of that in our lads. Ah, go and check the garden. Will do. Will do.
I got stuck.
Still can't get over a gift from the Olympians.
Oh.
Hi.
A majestic gilded edifice of Mount Olympus, crafted with the utmost care from the true mountain stone, now shines forever brightly, even in the dim light of the House of Hades, as a parting gift from the Lord Master's kin.
Aww.
The handiwork of Lord Hephaestus himself. Sounds like he's been rather busy.
All right.
Orpheus must be an asphodel.
Oh, pop!
Ooh.
Pop!
Show yourself.
No! Pop, pop, pop,
We're all
pop.
very proud of you, boy.
Yes,
You
she
were so
was.
behaved at the feast.
Oh, good boy.
One uncle or the other was going to set you off at some point, but you were patience incarnate. Thanks for helping show our extended family a good time.
How infernal Cerberus, the Hound of Hell, managed to maintain civilized behavior during the duration of the recent feast remains a mystery to all.
It's because he loves Persephone. And he won't upset Mom, would he? No, no, no.
One more pets for the
Because
road.
he's such a good boy. Yes, he is. Oh, he's such a good boy. Oh, Cerberus, he's the good boy.
He is the good boy. Meh.
Tonight.
All right. So, yes, we will definitely do some more. I imagine there's probably a bunch of new conversations with people after this anyway, so...
Oh, we've got Demeter to unlock for sure.
Yes, we have to unlock Demeter, we have to finish Patroclus.
Let's go see what our weapon is.
And Achilles. And
Yep,
I will definitely do an EM10 run.
Hi, Skelly.
Tomorrow, and I guess it's going to be, or Tuesday, and I guess it'll be the gun.
Best is gun.
God help me.
You must have had yourself a real bash with all those fancy gods and stuff. Could hear all the festivity from all the way out here. How was it, pal?
It went better than expected, all in all. I hope you didn't feel left out. It was a pretty limited guest list. Kind of a diplomatic mission, I would say. Not quite as good a time as it might have sounded from the outside.
Oh, don't you even worry about me there, pal. I much prefer the solitary life, and besides, when things are good for you, they're good for me. Glad everything worked out.
Aww.
Same here. Maybe this one.
You got a license for that thing?
God, no.
You are as multifaceted as anyone I know.
Alrighty.
Hestia! Exegriff, reveal your secrets.
I can get the Mega Shock for a reload. That seems quite funny. 125 base damage for the first shot is hilarious. Alright, well, that will definitely do us for today.
Want to change our keepsake to like the money one, maybe?
Yeah, good plan. Actually pay some attention to that. Dionysus is now the only one who does not have full.
I feel like it's either Meg or Boldy.
Betty, you're all set.
Yeah.
And that is 5.
Oh, max them out, max them out. We got like a 7.
Mort, you are all set. Shady, you're all set. Rib, you are all set. Feedy, you're all set.
All right.
We still have 31.
There's still a keepsake missing.
Yes, I know.
I know
who
it is. I mean, it's at this point that it's a vanishingly small list.
Yes, there's a small list that I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
All right.
All right. Well, Tuesday we still have to finish Achilles and Patroclus, which is coming up.
Is on the way, so we're not going to see Patroclus for like 6 runs or something, you know. I don't actually know what the next step in this is, but
it might be. It potentially is talking to Achilles again.
Potentially, yeah.
Definitely, you'll have to talk to Nyx in order to find their pact.
Yes, to get their quest, because it won't be
So
here
it
just
depends
yet.
whether it's just talking to Nyx or if it's talking to Achilles and Nyx, or if Patroclus comes back in here somewhere.
So yes, like it would not surprise me if Tuesday's stream is not the end, but also
I think Tuesday will probably end.
There's a decent chance.
But
and well, when that does happen, it'll be time for Tales of Xillia 2, which I am so looking forward to.
Yeah. I hope everyone else is looking forward to it too, because it is a disaster of a game.
It is. I will also at least try out. I'll promise on Tuesday both runs will be EM5.
All right.
EM4.
We're taking on Powered Up Dad.
Win or lose, we will. We'll see if I kill the streak at the very end of our time streaming this game.
I mean, our streak is kind of stupid.
It is a little bit. Yes.
Our streak is a little silly.
All right. Well, we will see you, I guess, tomorrow, because I'll be here as well.
Yes. We'll see what we stream, because I wouldn't want to do more Mega Man without Saber.
Unless Saber's in.
May not be up for it on Monday.
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
So we'll see. I have a plan if he isn't.
All right.
For what we will stream tomorrow, so.
And I will potentially at some point stream more RZ speedruns. I had the world record as of Saturday. Someone else came in and beat me by a considerable margin. I am now less than a second away again and could get an even bigger one pretty easily. We'll see. I might stream it tonight. I'll definitely be running it tonight. We'll see. I haven't decided. Anyway, see y'all later. Star Ocean 3 should hopefully be back this week as well.
Yeah,
but we'll talk through with Doc. We will see you all when we see ya. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. We're Hades on Tuesday.
Yep.